Hey y'all, we are in Miami for NPC Nationals 2017. I'm so excited to see all of our clients do amazing, and we just have a lot of really great girls who've worked all year for this show. Some of them, it's their first national show, others, they've been seasoned competitors and done really well, which is why they're doing this show. So just so excited to be here. I love being back because 3 years ago is when I turned pro here. So it's always good memories to be at the show. It's really well ran, like I just really enjoy it. The area is cool where we are in Miami, it's in Brickell, so you guys know that's a really nice area. So it's just really fun. We're here with Paul, Emily's here, we have a bunch of industry friends that are here, so I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Prejudging is about to start, which is why I keep like messing up my words. And coaching is a lot harder than competing, for me at least. Like I get way more invested. Like the process of competing, I'm invested, obviously. But then show day, I'm pretty much like, okay, what happens, you know. But for competing, when I have clients on the line, like about to go on stage, I get really like excited / nervous. So hopefully we'll be updating everyone with positive stuff for all of our girls. Fingers crossed, everyone looks amazing. So prejudging went great. So many girls in the top callouts. We're at finals now. So basically for the 2-day show, you're looking at prejudging and then you have to be ready again for finals. And they don't typically judge finals, but you always want to be ready, especially if you're in the first call out. You never know what's going to happen. They could rejudge you. There's going to be a bunch of pictures, all that stuff. So setting yourself up for success for Friday night after prejudging, which I know is hard, to then look good on Saturday is really important. And all of our girls did that. They had a meal after the show, they rested up, they got their tans redone, so everything's on point. I can't wait to see the results and hopefully lots of good news.
In 5th place, number 410, Jenna Potter. And winning the class, Lauren Danamiller. And winning the class, Cassie Malone.
Face forward and walk it back. Okay, ladies, you're gonna go over there.
Bikini overall champion is 463, Lauren Danamiller.
NPC Nationals. What is this one? Yes.
That was good. Here we go. As soon as the camera went
Yeah!
Alright y'all, so in typical Lauren fashion, forgot to film the last clip after finals. And then as I was going to film this, I ran into a bush tree, which is why I have water all over my shirt. Why am I like this? Anyways, why we didn't finish filming was because Lauren Dana Miller took the overall for the bikini division and things just got really crazy, and oh my gosh y'all, so incredibly proud of her and all the girls, honestly. So we had a really successful, I would say, 2017 Nationals. Jenna took home 5th. So proud of her. She's been top 5 in 2 of the biggest national shows of the year, so I call that a great comeback year. We're really excited for next season. And then a few of Paul's girls turned pro. So Lauren, like I said, won Class F, and then also the overall in bikini. Cassie won Class H, and then actually Rachel won her figure pro card too in Class E. So 3 pros, and then a few really close placings, so a few top 10s in there as well. So incredibly proud of everyone. Oh my gosh, if you saw the footage, you know they all looked amazing. So I wanted to touch on this kind of topic for everyone, just so the vlog was a little bit more informative and not just, obviously the footage is great too, but I wanted it to be a little bit informative as well. So what does it take, honestly, to, you know, turn pro at the national show? What does it take to get noticed, to be in the top 5? Honestly, you guys, there's so many things that come into play at the national shows. It's so unlike any other show. There's, I don't know what the final tally was on bikini, but there was about 900, a little under 1,000 competitors at the show, right? So at a show this big, with the bikini division specifically, there's so many girls, and you just have to be noticed, right? And how do you get noticed when there's so many competitors? One, you need to compete frequently so the judges recognize you. Just recognition in general is really important. It's not even about like, oh, they get to know you. It's just like, in general, like when you see someone a lot, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna start looking for them, right? So recognition in general is really important to making sure that everything is on point. And I mean everything. When there's a lot of people, you need to stand out in a positive way. So the tan needs to be flawless, hair and makeup needs to be perfect for you. Everyone has a little bit different, you know, what looks good on them, but for you, your suit needs to be like sparkly enough and a good color and like in the right position. Posing, of course, is huge. Your overall just presentation, like Lauren won the overall because of her overall just presentation. She was very calm and collected and just really owned the stage. So all those things kind of come into play, you guys, and a lot of times it comes down to just a blink of an eye and they noticed you versus somebody else, or they didn't notice you and they noticed someone else. And I know that sucks, and like everybody wants to win, everyone wants to get a trophy, everyone wants to turn pro. But over time, consistently being at the shows, being in those top callouts, and always making improvements is really the only way that you're going to turn pro. And that's how I did it. That's how all these other girls have done it. Lauren did 4 national shows this year. The year when I turned pro, same thing, 4 national shows. And obviously, like, that's a lot, right? So Lauren took 2 years off before this. She did all the shows this year. And then she's probably going to take a good time off, I'm assuming, if I know her, before she steps on the pro stage. That's what I didn't do, which is what I should have done. But anyways, we live and learn, right? So making sure that you're in the position to be in that top call-out, right? So if you're not ready to, you know, place in the top 10, the top 5, then I would say, you know, do a few shows, then take a good off season, right? For my client, Jenna, she's ready. Like, there's a few tweaks that we're going to make, but overall, like, she has the physique that they are looking for, right? She got 3rd at USA's and 5th at Nationals, so obviously we're on the right track. But that's why I pushed her so hard for Nationals, because I was like, listen, like, we need to keep, you know, being there, we need to keep showing up, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna take an off season. Mentally, she needs one. Physically, she needs one, and we're going to make, you know, improvements, but then she's gonna be right there. I know it. But if you are somebody who is maybe in the lower callouts and you don't have the physique that the top callouts are getting, then take an off season. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Everyone has to do shows. When I first started doing national level shows, I was not in the first callouts. It's because my physique wasn't there, but I still got the experience. So I did a few, took some time, and then, well, for me, it was a little bit different because I changed divisions completely. But if I was doing figure still, I would have had to take a lot of time off in order to bring up those body parts. Clearly, I'm still not there, so I'm glad I made the switch to bikini. I always laugh when people are like, oh, you used to do figure, and I'm like, I know it doesn't look like it, right? But so that's really what's important, you guys. Consistently showing up, you know, always working on improving and having really that whole package. It's so important. As soon as I saw Lauren this time, I knew she was going to turn pro. Honestly, just how calm she was. All the other shows, you know, she was a little bit worried about stuff and like overthinking it. Not at all this show. Like, barely saw her. She was kind of in her room the whole time, just hanging out, and that's really how the top competitors are, you know. And it's okay if you're a little upset if you didn't get in the top call out. Like, that's normal, right? Like, if you're competing to win, that's normal to be like, oh man, but don't let that hold you back. Go, okay, what do I need to improve on? Get all the judges' feedback and then start making those improvements now. Don't wait till next year. Don't get hung up about it. Just start improving right away. So hope that was helpful, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the vlog, and I know I had a great time. Oh my gosh, this year was so much fun at Nationals. I love going there every single year. And every year we keep bringing in better and better girls. So 2018, you better watch out. Okay, really awkward. I wanted to make that like really cool, and it was awful. So 2018, we're coming for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I said that 16 times because I always say that. Okay, bye.